we're back with another test, and there's a bit of a drought this week. In fact, there's a lot of a drought because there isn't really that much to buy, or win, should I say. You've got this, you've got the Kanjo on the podium, and you've got the 190Z, which is a prize ride with a ridiculously easy challenge. Other than that, everything that's on offer is a bit dull. So this is probably the last of this week's videos. And where do we start with this one? So this is the ETR1, which is based. It's a bit of a combination. So, and it's another one that I think they've dropped the ball on. So this is based on like a combination of the Lexus LFLC and the LFA. Now, if you are going to base something, even in parts, on the LFA, you have to include the sound. You absolutely have to, because in real life the LFA is probably one of the most dramatic sounding supercars you can buy. I mean, the actual LFA sounds like this. Whereas the ETR in GTA Online sounds like this. A subtle difference. What do we think to the car? Well, style-wise, dear me, where do we start? Do you know, it is a little bit like the LFA in real life, which is a really dramatic and impressive supercar, but it is a bit ugly. And this certainly matches the LFA in terms of ugliness. It is not a pretty car. It's like they couldn't, they didn't know when to stop designing it. And the less said about that massive fat ass, the better, really, because
that's a big fat ass.
The one thing I can say about the styling, this is one of only very few cars that I've seen where it actually comes with a spoiler as standard, and there doesn't seem to be any loss of traction. If you look at the stats, any loss of traction from removing the spoiler. So if you want something that looks a little bit cleaner from that perspective, I suppose that's one thing I can tick as a positive in the looks department. Anyway, let's have a look at a top speed test. I think this is probably going to do okay. Doesn't feel amazingly quick, but you know, it's pretty good. I think it'll do a respectable top speed. So final thoughts. Well, if you're in the market for an ugly copy of an LFA with a big fat arse that sounds like Big Daddy's arsehole, yeah, this is probably the car for you. Handling wise, I do have to say, I haven't given it due credit there. The handling of this thing is pretty nice. So all in all, it's actually a pretty nice car. It's reasonably quick. It's got very good handling. It is on offer. I believe it's a removed car, so this is your chance to pick it up. The only issue is there are better cars for this sort of money. Much better cars, in fact. So I guess the only reason to buy this is if you particularly want something with a little bit of LFA in there. But I'm sorry, without the noise, you don't have any of the LFA in there at all. All in all, yeah, nice car, quick, good handling, pig ugly, sounds crap, but nice, and reasonably priced. Let's have a look and see what sort of time we actually do, because it feels a little bit middle of the road, if I'm being honest. But let's find out. Here we go. There we have it. That's the ETR1. I hope you find these reviews useful. Please, if you like what you see, please do drop a like, hit subscribe, dive into the comments. I do reply to every comment. And yeah, I will see you in the next one.